What's up? It's Ross, and because I don't feel like wasting any fucking time, let's just pile drive this fucking list. Here's the top 10 of 2017. Playing in the background because I talked about it in the 20 through 11. This is Paradise Lost with Medusa. Fucking great. When it hits, oh man, right there. That's the shit. So that's playing in the background. Yeah, like I said, I just want to drive through this fucking list. So fuck it. Last 10. Let's get through this. One CD in this. The rest are all LPs, and this is the rad shit. Starting off right here at number 10. This is Iron Sheik with Iron Sheik 3. You Can't Stay Here. Again, fantastic fucking artwork. Love the use of the gold foil on this. Fantastic album, front to back. Long Island, New York. This is their third LP. Super fun pop punk, really catchy, just fun. I can't get enough of this band. They were one of the first records I bought when I got serious into collecting, and super fucking awesome to have them release an album this year and for it to be this good. Favorite tracks: track 2, My Best Friend, is a Nihilist, and track 6, Planes, Chest Pains, and Automobiles. Both those fucking tracks are go-tos, but everything on here is great. Let's Get Dangerous. How do you not love a fucking Darkwing Duck reference? These dudes are the fucking kings. Love every bit of this album. Came out on a Side 1 dummy. And yeah, it is the pop punk album right now. Love it to fucking death. Alright, moving on to the only CD. This one was a sleeper. Not a sleeper, a sneaker. Sneaker? It snuck up on me. This is Glassjaw with Material Control. This just came out early this month, and I knew from the moment it came out it was going to land on this list somewhere, probably in my top 20. Did I know it would land in my top 10? No. Was I worried because it has been 15 years since Glassjaw put out a full-length album? Yes. Was I blown away by this fucking album? Yes. Also, much like Iron Sheik from Long Island, New York, also like Iron Sheik, their third LP. This band is crazy influential on everyone, including me, musically. Post-hardcore, so fucking good. The second track, Shira, is my go-to jam, but I spun this album front to back twice today while driving, and just can't get enough. All lyrics there. Really fucking amazing album, and I just realized I didn't show the LP for that Iron Sheik song. Let's sneak back to it real quick. But Glassjaw blew me the fuck away with Material Control. So fucking good. Is it worship and tribute? Not quite, but I have also not had 15 years to listen to this fucking album yet. Hope it doesn't take another 15, because I love this band and I need them in my life a lot more. Jumping back to Iron Sheik real quick because I love this variant. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post this on the December Vinyl Worship. Love that splatter. But yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick before I got away. Iron Sheik at number 10, Glassjaw at number 9. Let's move on. I told you you'd be seeing more Translation Lost Records releases on this, and here it is. At number 8, this is Heaven in Her Arms with White Halo. Woo! This band, I blind bought this album without ever hearing anything by this band. Based just on the cover, I wanted this album. And I seen a couple people post about it, but didn't read what the band was about. This is a Japanese band. Japanese screamo band. A lot of that post-black metal, post-rock, post-hardcore, screamo. This band does a little bit of everything, and they orchestrate it beautifully. This is probably one of the most beautiful albums you will hear this year. I can't get enough. It is haunting. It is glorious. Heaven in Our Arms, if you are not familiar with them, this is their 4th album, full length, I believe. And they're similar to their country mates Envy. They're also similar to bands like Oathbreaker, bands like that. But this album is so fucking good. Favorite tracks that stand out to me, Abyss of the Moonbow, track 2. And also Chain with Feathers is fucking great. And because it is a Translation Lost Records, their variants are fucking gorgeous. I could not think of a better compliment to this cover than this record, and it sounds incredible. Love everything about it. Heaven in Our Arms, White Halo, so fucking good. And that is coming in at number 8. Now moving on to number 7. Saw this band back in the summer, and they absolutely blew me away. I've been a fan for a while, but Power Trip with Nightmare Logic. This is the thrash record of the year. So fucking good, front to back. Soul Sacrifice is the perfect way to start an album. Executioner's Tax, Swing of the Axe is the fucking jam. One of my favorite songs of the year. When I caught them playing it live, it just fucking blew me away. Everything about this album is unbelievable. Just so fucking good. Of course, Texas Thrash. It's their 2nd LP. It's just so fucking good. Love everything about it. I'll pull that out. Actually, I'm going to because I can't get it back in now. Let's pull that insert. But yeah, absolutely the thrash album of the year for me. There are some really good ones, but this is the standout. Yeah. Power Trip, Nightmare Logic. Gorgeous fucking artwork. So fucking good. Of course, Paolo Girardi. Never does bad fucking paintings. Yeah. I don't know what to say. It came out on Southern Lord Records. It's fucking Power Trip. It's thrashy as hell. It is. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you're sleeping. That's that. Yeah. Don't sleep on Power Trip. At number 7. And moving on, we are coming to my home state. This is Pallbearer with Heartless. I have been listening to this album all fucking year, but I only recently picked up the vinyl because I'm a shitty person and I was sleeping on it. Gorgeous inserts. The record was just on black. Didn't really care about any variants or anything. Just had to have this record in my collection. I fucking love this band, and I have for the longest time. Not just because they are home state heroes, because they are a fantastic traditional doom band. And on Heartless, they have some proggy elements here and there, but mainly just sticking to that sound that they have co-opted is not the right word, that they have harnessed, and they are putting out amazing fucking tunes. This is their 3rd LP overall. And I look forward to more because I'm a huge Pallbearer fan. The opening track, I Saw the End, is fucking glorious. I love that song. The first 2 tracks are actually my favorites, but the whole thing is dope. I Saw the End and Thorns. Those are amazing. Here's the back artwork. The artwork is gorgeous. And definitely some of my favorite Pallbearer material. I sit and listen to this album on the regular. It's so good. Sitting this on a couple year list, but not enough, not nearly enough. Traditional doom fans need to come on. That is at number 6. That means we are hitting the top 5, folks. Down to the last 5. And I know some of you might get pissy, but again, it's my list. These are the albums that I love this year, and this is the order that I chose to rank them. This right here is Fail You Again by Cant Swim. Cant Swim are a New Jersey-based rock band, and they are fucking incredible. They caught my attention last year with their EP Death Deserves a Name, and I have not stopped listening, to this album all year. It is so fucking good. Really powerful, really good songwriting. This is their debut, and yeah, fucking damn good. Favorite track is the opener, What's Your Big Idea, but I also love 50 Million, Hey Amy, We Won't Sleep. This album's just full of bangers, and yeah, so good. I think I already showed, that's the lyrics there, credits there. Love the artwork. It is their art. I'm not gonna pull off Dead Deserves Name, but it has a similar artwork. And yeah, it came out on Pure Noise Records. It's a really nice variant. This is like mint, black and white. Really dig this. Sounds incredible. This band just fucking crushes. Been listening to it all year, like I said, and it just keep finding new things in it that just can't get enough of. So yeah, coming at number 5, Cant Swim with Fail You Again. Almost called Death Deserves a Name, but that's not what it's called. Alright, let's push on to number 4. Number 4 is, I'm sorry, I have an itch in my eye. Number 4 is the heaviest album of the year. Hands fucking down. Is no contest. Primitive Man's Caustic is the heaviest fucking album of the year. Ledge was my close second. But in sheer heaviness, this album feels like the entire world is weighing down on you. This album is punishing. It is brutal, and it will fucking destroy your soul. I cannot get my fucking eye to stop itching. That's not the point. You should know Primitive Man by this point. This is their second LP. Crazy doom sludge band out of Denver. Man. Favorite track is My Will, the first track on the album. I couldn't think of a better way to start this album off. I told Ethan months ago that this album was a fucking crusher of sons, and I assured him that this would be on my year-end list, and for damn sure it comes in at number 4 as Primitive Man with Caustic. Love everything about this band, everything about this record. Came out on Relapse Records. Good fucking grief. Alright, let me get a drink before I move into the top 3. Alright, coming in at number 3. I've been saying it for a while now. Full of Hell, Trumpeting Ecstasy. This is a band that I've always loved, and I definitely think they have produced some of their best material to date on this album. It's just punishingly heavy. The band really has expanded their sound. This is a super solid death grind record, which is so good. This is their 3rd LP, full length, not counting collaborations with The Body and Oxbow. But yeah, Mersbow, not Oxbow. Trumpeting Ecstasy. This is a fucking beast of an album. Came out on Profound Lore. Man. This variant is the Blue Ruin variant, which I was surprised it had this much blue in it, because the mock-up didn't show nearly as much. But yeah, this fucking thing. Favorite tracks, Crawling Back to God, that fucking just wretched Crawling Back to God that Dylan does. It's just, oh man. Dylan's fucking vocals rip out your fucking soul. Cosmic Vein is also a fucking banger. I love Full of Hell so fucking much. I love this album. A seriously fucking amazing album. I'm also planning on getting a tattoo of a mock-up of this cover because I love it so much. So yeah, Full of Hell, Trumpeting Ecstasy coming in at number motherfucking 3. That's the moneymaker. Number 2. We are almost there, folks. Number 2. This is Incendiary with 1,000 Mile Stare. This was my album of the year for a long fucking time. It was there. It sat there from the moment I listened to it from front to back. And I love every fucking minute of this album. It's so fucking good. This is the Death Wish variant on Translucent Red, which is really cool. Not the coolest variant. There are cooler ones that I did not get because I'm a bozo. But I could give a fuck less what color this record comes on because it is such a fucking amazing record. Incendiary, New York hardcore, just their third full length, which seems to be a recurring theme on this. There's been quite a few third LPs in this top 10. Heavy, punishing, powerful, great message. Favorite tracks, The Product Is You is my fucking soul jam. Awakening is great. Hard Truths Cut Both Ways. Fact or Fiction, Still Burning, the whole fucking thing. But The Product Is You is definitely my favorite track on this album. I fucking can't get enough of this album. Incendiary, 1,000 Mile Stare coming in at number 2. And I'm sure some of you have figured out by this point where my list has been whittled down to. I have not seen this on as many lists as I expected to. So I'm going to spend a minute on it. Converge, The Dusk in Us. Like Incendiary, I did not listen to a single song off that Incendiary record until I had it in my hands and could put it on my turntable. I did the same thing with this Converge album. I avoided every bit of it. And then when I could actually physically hold it and sit on the turntable myself is when I listened to it completely for the first time. I was absolutely blown away. And I cannot get enough of this fucking album. Overall, this is probably my third or fourth favorite album by Converge. Jane Doe and You Feel Me are still the 1 and 2, of course. But I fucking love this album. And some people I've seen say this is their least favorite album. This is not a good Converge album. I've heard that. I completely disagree. I think it's all conjecture, and I've seen a lot of people that are taking to this album in a very positive and emotional way. I love this record. I cannot get enough of this band, and I don't get the hate that this album's getting. It is a different Converge sound, but Converge have been around almost since I was born, and they've always done something different. Yeah, they start out as a metallic hardcore band, but bands evolve, and Converge is evolving, but they still have those roots. They still have those tendencies. They still have that power and that punch. And I'm not seeing where the hate's coming from. Also, I think the fucking packaging is dope. I love the rainbow holographic cover. I think it looks awesome. But, again, maybe I'm the wrong one. I don't know. But I love it. And this is the purple variant that I got. I've seen a lot of people with this variant. I love it. I am a huge Converge fan, and I think this band just absolutely crushed it again. Just comes with this nice booklet that I'm not going to flip through. It's a huge 12x12, 28-page booklet. But yeah, I love everything about this album. I have the poster hanging right there. And yeah, I don't get the hate, but it is my favorite album of the year. Where to even start, man? I could tell you about Pain. Fucking the title track, The Dusk in Us, is probably my favorite on here. 1,000 Miles Between Us. Reptilian is great. Trigger is really good. Man, I could tell you about Pain and Dusk in Us. Those were the jams. But yeah, that's going to conclude my list. This is Converge with the Dusk and Us, sitting at my number 1. So to quickly recap, number 1. Number 2 is Incendiary with 1,000 Mile Stare. Number 3 is Full of Hell with Trumpeting Ecstasy. Number 4 is Primitive Man with Caustic. And number 5 is Fail You Again by Cant Swim. Those are my favorite albums of the year. Say what you guys say, but I kept it heavy. Thank you all for giving me a fantastic year. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and keeping it fucking real. Shout out to Josh Armijo, Pat Walding, Nate the Grindcore Guru. Massive shout out to Travis, Lyricide 17, Mike Seatown, Scourge of Vinyl, Count Blaggereth. Massive props to all you guys. I appreciate all y'all, and thanks for keeping the YouTube vinyl community alive. I'm out of here. Thanks. Peace.